you know, this bad stuff happens, and for 33 hours, I was praying that if this had to happen here, that it wouldn't be one of us, that somebody drove from another state, somebody came from another country. Sadly, that prayer was not answered the way I hoped for, just because I thought it would make it easier on us if we could just say, hey, we don't do that here. And indeed, Utah is a special place. We lead the nation in charitable giving. We lead the nation in service every year. But it did happen here.
I'm Bloodhound, that's the gang, bitch, you know that shit. He tryna claim, but he a lame, we don't know that nigga. Just got a brand new watch, a chain, and it ain't cost me shit. Pop out glitches to his brain, bitch, we poking shit. 50 shots.
It's you! It's you!
Yeah. Well, yes, kind of.
How could you, man? How could you?
Yo, so we back in the house for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I know I said I was going to take a hiatus after that last Charlie Kirk video. However, subsequently I did a follow-up, and then this is the update. They caught the motherfucking shooter that shot him. Ironic is it that it wasn't a gang shooter in Chicago. It was a white man from Utah. This nigga was born to an upper class family. He was a Republican. Of course, he was a white male. He was everything that Charlie Kirk didn't focus on, right? He focused on black people having kids out of wedlock, single parent households, all types of monkey shit. Things that had nothing to do with the white community. Which are a problem. I'm not saying that those things aren't problematic. However, that's not the fucking major problem in America. People always like to go to that, oh, what about violence in Chicago? Motherfucker, you live in fucking Iowa. What the fuck about Chicago? Stupid assholes. Like, I was in Seattle and a motherfucker, I'm talking about Black Lives Matter and the reason that they protesting and yada yada yada. This had to be 2014. I had motherfucker tell me, well, what about gang violence in Chicago? What about it, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? I told the guy, I'm like, the fuck you asking me about Chicago? You're in Seattle. What the fuck Chicago? What the fuck Chicago got to do with people in Seattle? And this, man, mind you, this is when people weren't protesting in Seattle, right? They hadn't made that little fortress, that little enclave, and blocked off the streets, and police couldn't get through the shit. It was before that, before they made that barricade. So, like, the fact that a motherfucker bringing up Seattle was beyond me, right? But it wasn't lost on me. I'm a master debater. And that was actually a deflection. Whenever shit starts getting real and people start saying, whenever people start saying shit like, what about Chicago or violence in New Jersey, or it's just stupid shit, right? It kind of makes you like wonder what the fuck you like deflecting for. Like, some people, but it's not lost on me. Some people have short-term memory and short attention spans that they can't really like stay focused on the topic at hand. It's sort of like when you arguing with your girl and she start bringing up shit that you did 3 years ago. Like, what the fuck that got to do with today? Not a goddamn fucking thing. But this is when a person is losing a debate, or they have no footing and their premise of their argument is getting destroyed, so they deflect. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like these pussy ass niggas in my comment section. When I make a video making a valid point, straight on, and then they get in my comment section talking shit, and then I address directly what they said, then they'll deflect to some shit that we not even talking about. The fact that you brought that shit up, like boggles me, befuddles me. But yeah, I say all that to say, Charlie Kirk actually suffered from, and I said this on the video when he was talking about air pilots being DEI hires, which is the stupidest shit, because you have to log X amount of hours, you have to get a pilot's license. They're not handing them shits out like prizes in a Cracker Jack box. Like, you literally have to be you have to actually be knowledgeable on what the fuck you doing. The white folks is not letting nobody up in them friendly skies or unfriendly skies so you can crash and kill everybody. It's bad enough pilots that got the training, white and or black, is crashing. They don't need to just start handing out pilot license without people actually getting the proper like paperwork and education, right? So yeah, this is like literally dumb white man syndrome at its highest. I listened to a few of his videos, and I think I played a couple more clips because I think I came with the last video with some clips. I listened to his rhetoric, and like I said, he was younger than me. How that's possible is beyond me. This nigga clearly looks like he's 45. The fact that he was only 31, like, he looks and sounds motherfucking 45, 46. I'm 11 years older than, I'm 11 years older than he would have been, and I don't look that fucking aged. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I played some videos before I started talking, and of his dumb rhetoric. And while he was only 31, there's really no age limit on dumb white man syndrome. Now, usually most white men have dumb white man syndrome. They're typically 60 and 70 years old, right? They've lived a long time. They still carry on bullshit train of thought, racist, bigoted train of thought from days of past. So, like, I kind of understand them. I don't understand this nigga. He was 31. Like, bro, you was born in 95, 96, give or take. There is no reason you should be saying shit that a white man from 1955 would say. Talking about black women or DEI hires, or if I call and a moronic black woman answers the phone. So all this shit, like I said in the last video, all this is like irony at its finest. And once again, irony should not be played out in real life, in movies, screenplays, scripts, books. It's cool, right? You can get a pass. You can't get a pass when shit is played out in real life, because, well, one, it sounds crazy as shit, right? And then when it happens, it makes you look like you put your foot in your mouth. Talking about gang violence and then getting shot by a non-gang member, not in Chicago. No GD, no Vice Lord shot this nigga. A white boy, clean cut, that got accepted to college, shot him. So it looks, on the optics, it looks bad, bro. It looks like, all right, I'm gonna keep it 100. It looks like you should have shut the fuck up. Like, I said it in the one video, I'm not like mourning this dude. I don't feel sad for him necessarily. And I did say that nobody should be shot, right, for their views and the things that they say. However, there's a caveat to that. You got to be on your best behavior in this thing called life, or at least in America. And things that you say in the public have a tendency to bite you in the ass, especially here in America. Like, you can't be saying shit like that and like didn't think nobody was gonna pull up on your ass. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out in the world, I conduct myself like shit can happen, because you never know, bro. Like, I don't want to keep my head on a swivel, so I respect people that I don't necessarily agree with and have opposing views. I just kind of keep that shit to myself. Even on debating platforms, there are certain things, if I'm in public, I still won't debate. I've been places and a motherfucker asked me about some racially charged shit or some what the fuck am I looking, what the words I'm looking for? I've had somebody ask me some racially charged shit or some political, hell, I've had people ask me about Trump. Depending on who you are, I'm not gonna get at to you, because I don't know you, I don't know your views. You might agree with some of the monkey shit rhetoric that he says, and I don't need this to turn into whatever it might turn into. However, there's a silver lining to all this, for me, not Charlie Kirk or none of you fucks that follow him. I will be putting up Merc shirts, or Kirk Merc shirts, that don't get Merc like Kirk. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, spitballing it, but the designs I'm working on tonight, they will be up in my store, and I will put my my link in the description box so that you can actually purchase. I might even do hoodies. I think I'm gonna do hoodies. I'm gonna do some shirts, you know what I'm saying, call them Merc shirts. The picture of Charlie Kirk. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I will say also, if you happen to buy one, keep your head on a swivel. People might see these and you might be a pinnacle of retaliation, so keep that in mind. I'm here in good old Georgia, in Atlanta, which is 39-40% black. I'm not really worried about no crazy ass. All the white people that like Charlie Kirk, for the most part, they're out in North Georgia. They ain't in the city with that shit. If they is, they better be on their best behaviors or catch me outside. How about that? In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.